Have you ever wondered about the cost of living in Nova Scotia? This picturesque Canadian province with a heartening mix of continental and maritime climates is the second smallest in the country. Yet it's home to almost 1 million people, with Halifax as its bustling capital and other notable cities like Cape Breton, Truro, Lunenburg, and Baddeck. The cost of living in Nova Scotia stands in stark contrast to that in provinces like British Columbia and Ontario. The average price of a family home in Halifax, for instance, is around $528,200. Now compare that to the average home price in Toronto and Vancouver, which stands at about $1,079,236 and $1,196,500 respectively. It's a significant difference, isn't it? But what about renting? In Halifax, the average monthly rent for a 2-bedroom apartment is about $2,041. Moving on to transportation, a single trip on public transport will cost you $2.75, while filling up your car will set you back $1.69 per liter. Utilities for an 85 square meter apartment come up to around $273.69 per month, while internet costs average at $100.59 per month. However, it's worth noting that food prices in Nova Scotia are higher than in other provinces. This is due to the longer and more costly transport routes and a shorter growing season. When it comes to childcare, Nova Scotia once again proves more affordable than its counterparts Toronto and Vancouver. A private preschool in Halifax costs about $732.22 monthly, while a private primary school will set you back $16,000 annually. To sum it up, Nova Scotia's cost of living index for Halifax stands at 68.9, indicating a higher cost of living compared to other Canadian cities. However, the local purchasing power in Nova Scotia is calculated based on average household incomes and the cost of living, making it a comfortable place to live for many. So, if you are considering a move to this charming province, these figures offer a snapshot of what you might expect to pay to enjoy the Nova Scotian way of life. But remember, these are just averages. Your cost of living will, of course, depend on your lifestyle, spending habits, and personal circumstances. But isn't it always better to be informed?